What is up, everybody? Welcome back for another episode of Funnel Chats. Greg here once again, and this is another post FHL 2023 video where I'm giving you my first reaction to some of the new features that were announced by Todd and Russell at Funnel Hacking Live 2023. Now, some of these features may not be available to you right off the bat. If you were not at Funnel Hacking Live 2023, there was a special link that they gave us to unlock most of these features, but they will slowly be rolling out. Let me know in the comments below if you do see the same thing that I see. Now, the one we're doing today is Zapier. If you don't know what Zapier is, it's a software that allows other softwares to talk to each other. So it's like the middleman between one app and another app. So let's say I had someone buy something in ClickFunnels 2.0 and I wanted all that data to appear in another platform that I'm using, whether that's like ShipStation or some type of shipping integration, whatever it is, right? Any other software out there, if it connects to Zapier, we can make that data automatically send from one platform over to another. And so this is a really, really popular software. For a lot of my clients, it's a deal breaker if this doesn't work because they're using so many different tools to make their business run online. This is actually a super popular integration in Zapier for ClickFunnels Classic. And I have been counting down the days waiting for this to be available because this opens up all the possibilities with ClickFunnels 2.0, right? It's an easy way to make it so that whenever something happens in here, that data makes it over to where I also need it to manage my business online. So there's actually a special link and no one's really found it yet. I just found out like 2 minutes before this and I was like, you know what? I got to hit record myself setting this up for the very first time. So it is hidden in a little section in your account called Dev Tools. So what you do is you'll click on your workspace name here at the top, or like your name at the top. Hit your workspaces, find team settings, go into your team settings, and then all you need to do is go down here to developer portal. And it looks like this is where all the open API stuff is going to happen as well. So you can create your own app and apply it. We'll get into that later on. But in here, just subtly look, it's like you can still use our Zapier integration. So if we click on this little hyperlink where it says Zapier integration, we get the invite. So it turns out like if you go into Zapier right now, you don't see it because it's still in beta. It's going through the approval process with Zapier. So this will be available super soon without having to do this. But if you're looking for it right now and it's not there, click that little link. It'll take you to this actual invite, where all you have to do is be logged into your Zapier account, click accept invite, and build this app. Just like that. I can now do it. So this is my first time doing this. I'm recording it. It might not work. It might work. Let's find out. So I'm going to do create a Zap. And I don't know. Let's say, we'll do both ends. We'll do trigger and we'll do actions. So let's see what pops up if I do trigger. Do ClickFunnels. Look, buy invite. So cool. Click on it. Whoa, look at that. So freaking awesome. Okay, so we're going to run through how this works. Choose an event. What do I want to happen? Contact is identified, order completed, or subscription invoice paid. Ooh, that's awesome. So this means if you have a subscription product, you can make something happen every time that subscription goes through. That was super annoying in Classic because you had to actually set that up through your payment gateway. So a lot of times I'd set up a subscription product through Stripe, and then anything I wanted to have automated each time a payment went through, well, on ClickFunnels, it was only showing once. Now in 2.0 actually shows all of it, and we can do it right from here. So super cool. Let's do this. This is going to be like whenever someone opts in, right? So whenever a new contact is identified by email or phone number. Okay, so it's like someone opts in on one of my funnels. Let's see. Okay. So it's saying sign in. I'm going to sign in to my 2.0 account. Let's use this one here. I have a few different workspaces and teams in my account. Let's see. Ooh, I got a 404 error. No. Okay, let's go back to safety. Oh, now I'm back at okay, well, there you go. That can happen. Let's try again. Oh, it did work though. There it is. Okay. Maybe, we get 404 errors when things are new. And this is an invite only thing. Okay. It's saying test trigger. All I did was choose an account it would be awesome if I could say more than just any contact, like maybe a contact on a specific funnel, but let's hit test trigger. I have opt-ins on there. Okay, it's pulling through an email address from my account. And it's pulled through a few records. Okay, so we'll continue with this selected record. One thing we could do is use a filter. So I use this all the time. I could say, okay, filter by something like page ID, and then it would only collect the leads if it's from a certain page ID. That's probably how I would end up using this. Hopefully in the future here, it'll allow us to choose the specific funnel and step that the new contact is coming in on. There we go. Then we choose our action, right? Like maybe I want to go onto a Google Sheet. Boom, connect my Google Sheet, my Google account onto here, connect it to the sheet that I want, configure the columns. And then every time I get a new lead, not only will they get collected in my 2.0 account, it'll also get thrown onto my spreadsheet. I use stuff like that all the time for like high ticket sales funnels, like application funnels, where, you know, maybe I don't want my salespeople accessing my entire account. I should be like, hey, work off this spreadsheet, send them the spreadsheet. They can add all their notes and everything right on there. Super, super useful. But let's try the other way around, right? Like sometimes you want to send data into 2.0. And this is actually what I'm most excited about because even with webhooks, you couldn't do this before this. So before this, you could technically use webhooks to use Zapier with ClickFunnels 2.0. I have a whole video on that. And lots of people have been using that very successfully, but we were never able to send data into 2.0. So let's see what it allows us to do, sending data in. I'm trying to delete this off there. It's doing Zapier things to me. I'm just going to start with a fresh Zap. So let's create a brand new one, new Zap. And I don't know, we'll just skip over the trigger. Let's just say, you know, someone opted in on something and I want to send that contact into ClickFunnels 2.0. What's actually kind of cool is you could say when someone opts in a funnel in ClickFunnels Classic, you could also add them in 2.0. Let's try that actually. So if we search ClickFunnels, right, there's my Classic account. I could set all that up, choose the funnel and everything. And then here on the action, now that I'm in, I could say ClickFunnels 2.0. Choose the event. Let's see. Okay, so all we can do is create or update a contact. Hopefully they add more on that front, especially with the news of like storefronts and so many cool things we can do with products inside of ClickFunnels 2.0 right now. It would be really cool if we could like enroll them in a course or assign them a product purchase, like things like that. I hope are coming to this. Again, this is still in beta. It's only invite only. I hope, fingers crossed, that this gets better and better, but even this is fantastic. Let's see what it allows me to do. We have the account connected. Okay, so we can sync up email, first name, last name, and phone number. So it seems like those are the fields that we can sync up. So, you know, I have ClickFunnels Classic here. If they filled in a form on ClickFunnels Classic that gave me all this data, I could say, okay, inside of 2.0, that data that was collected, log that info under these fields in the new contact profile in ClickFunnels 2.0. So, initial thoughts, you know, limited, but better than nothing. Like we've been using 2.0 for a while now without this. Even just not having to do webhooks is amazing. It's super confusing for people. This is much, much more straightforward. All the other apps like this, like Make, whatever, right? They don't have this yet either. So Zapier is like the first one to get this sort of direct integration like this that simplifies automating data transfer. So excited, hopeful that there's more to come. And yeah, I think this is going to be a game changer for a lot of people, right? Because a lot of clients are like, you know, sure, we could do it all inside of ClickFunnels, but I already have all this set up in this other platform. Like I'm game to build my sales funnel on ClickFunnels 2.0, but you know, I can't move the rest of this over. It'd take forever. So just having this now, being like, hey, they'll opt in inside of ClickFunnels 2.0. We're going to send all that data through, and vice versa. If you're getting leads or form submissions somewhere else, we can still send that contact into ClickFunnels 2.0. So again, hopefully more to come, but this is an amazing start. It's kind of exclusive at the time of this recording. Like get in there, like click that little link. It'll unlock it for you. So have fun. I'm sure we will see this readily available inside of Zapier pretty soon. But that's it for this video, everybody. If you enjoyed, make sure you smash that subscribe button. I have new videos coming out at least every single week, especially post FHL right now. I am in geek out mode on 2.0. So smash that subscribe button, click all the links in the description, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.